We're here at FDIC with Brian Nash from Fort Garry Fire Apparatus. And Brian, tell us about your rig. It's a little different configuration than last year. Last year we was a commercial cab and chassis. Tell us what we have this year.
Yes, this year, Bill, and welcome back everyone for this year's edition at the FDIC. This year we've brought a Spartan custom cab, the MetroStar X, with our formed body. Last year we had a commercial cab with our top mount enclosed pump house, which is our top of the line body, which is a full framed aluminum extruded body. Here we have a formed aluminum body, and I'd just like to point out some of the highlights of how we construct this body in comparison to our full frame body build.
Sounds good. Brian, what do you have available for horsepower and availability on the custom cab and chassis?
Yeah, we have a full range of horsepower and cab sizes available from Spartan. We exclusively use the Spartan product for custom chassis. This is Spartan's entry-level cab called a MetroStar. Comes standard with a 10-inch raised roof, 380 horse ISL Cummins engine, 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. The one thing I do want to point out, in their cabs, all Spartan cabs are 50-52 freshwater marine grade aluminum. This body matches that with 50-52 freshwater marine grade aluminum with a 34,000 pounds per square inch tensile strength. Whereas the body we had here last year, Bill, was our premium product with a 50-83 saltwater marine grade aluminum body. So there's quite a substantial cost difference between those two different grades of aluminum. I just really want to point out this is the same grade of aluminum that Spartan uses on all their cabs.
Right. Brian, you had mentioned that your form body is more economical than the extruded frame body. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, that's correct, Bill. Our form body is more of an economy-based or entry-level body. There were some features specifically I'd like to point out based on our form body. First of all, as I previously mentioned, is the grade of sheathed aluminum is all 50-52 freshwater marine grade aluminum. Now, the real key difference between our form body and some of our competitors is we also use a fully extruded aluminum subframe. So the foundation that is holding this body onto the chassis is extruded aluminum, whereas a lot of our competitors, it's steel, formed steel, powder coated, hot dip galvanized.
And then you could have a reaction between the two metals.
That's right, galvanic reaction, electrolysis taking place. So that is the reason we use a fully extruded aluminum subframe as well. There's a substantial cost difference between a steel subframe and an extruded aluminum subframe. This body that we have here, we put some options on it. The advertised starting price of the whole package here is $245,995 US. With the options that are put on this truck for the FDIC show, the list price of the truck, the way it sits, is $275,000. Some of the options I'd like to point out is paint on the interior compartments is optional. The adjustable shelves are optional, and the slide-out trays are optional.
Okay.
Other than that, there's not a whole lot of options on this truck other than the anti-glare panel, which is a more economical panel than a full stainless panel, and it has a foam system on it. This is our bumper rescue body here, so this is our largest body. It features internal ladder storage, internal hard suction, and pike pole storage, all through chutes on the rear of the body, which we'll move to the back of the truck now to highlight those features.
Excellent. Brian, I see back here at the rear of the apparatus, a lot of compartmentation. It looks like you keep everything out of the weather. Want to go over that with us a little bit?
Yes, Bill, we're from Canada, so the elements really can have an adverse effect on our department with iced up ladders and pike poles and suction hose, etc. So this is our pumper rescue model, as I pointed out earlier. We have a 1,000 US gallon tank on it. We have a rectangular shaped tank, so ladder storage goes through the tank. As you can see up top, hard suction pike poles on both sides of the truck. So trying to keep those pieces of equipment out of the elements is critical.
It's a pretty spacious rear compartment. I guess good for rescue tools, things like that.
Exactly, Bill. A lot of the departments are going to want to put their extrication tools in the rear compartment here. We have other options for shelves and all sorts of mounts that can be put in there. The tow hooks are behind that removable door in there rather than coming from below. And we can do that both ways. It's department preference where the tow hooks go.
I want to thank you as Canada for sending all our cold weather to New Jersey too. Brian, I see that this pump panel is very simply laid out and looks like very easy to operate. Can you tell us about some of the features and options that you incorporate on this particular truck?
Yes, Bill. We lay out all sorts of options on the panel. Again, this is a stock unit, so not a lot of plumbing on the truck. We try and ergonomically lay out the panel for ease of operator use. Again, this is our economy panel with the anti-glare panel. It has a foam system on it, and again, the number of discharges and suctions on the panel will determine how busy the panel gets. Again, we add heaters and heat pans and things like that for extreme cold climates. Those are all options. We offer a multitude of options on different pump panels as well. We can do the same configuration in top mount and closed, and so on. So it's a very simple panel and easy layout.
Excellent. If the viewers want to get in touch with you about further information about your products, how would they go about contacting you on the web or phone numbers or what have you?
Yes, Bill. Our website address is www.fgft.com, and we have a North American toll-free number, which is 1-800-565-3473.
Brian, thanks so much for showing us around your product.
We appreciate it.